One of the great intercontinental rivalries, England versus Argentina, a match so evocative of unforgettable editions down the years, always spicy, few games matter more. Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And this is one, Jim, that you just cannot predict.
Well, it's difficult to gauge just how the sides really match up, Peter, when there's so much history and emotion involved in big games like this. Although the recent change in mood does suggest we'll be able to focus on just the football, and I'm hoping for a really open, lively game now.
So straight into the action. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Jordan Pickford. He's a great all-round goalkeeper, Peter. Great at shot stopping and dominant in his box. He also gets counter-attacks going with his accurate long passes. The opposition should be a little wary of committing too many men forward to attack, because if it does break down, this guy can get them in trouble pretty quickly.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. He's having a shot! In he goes again!
Argentina would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
It's offside, and that'll count for nothing.
And needless to say, he disagrees.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Konsa. And it's James. Bellingham. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Anderson. Kane. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
De Paul. O'Reilly. And it's Bellingham. Great vision. And that is well cleared. And smartly reclaimed. And here's Kane. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Almada. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Martinez. Engages and forces him off the ball. Plays it through. He's in plenty of space here. And that's a simple one for the keeper. So it is still 0-0. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Rice. Now it's Martinez. Anderson. This looks promising. He's found a way through. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Martinez. Rice. It's Bellingham. Anderson. Bellingham.
Oh, really well played.
And here's Madueke.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's in a great position here. Oh, good effort! Goal, England! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking them up? I think the boss won't be amused.
England have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Gordon, and the shot! It's loose now, and they... Oh, what has happened here? Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And it's hoisted clear. Stood up well to him there. And now they can spring out of defence. Pickford gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Fernandez. Now Martinez. Rice gets across to intercept that. Now it's Kane. Distributed tidily. Real chance! And no mistake. They are purring, truly purring.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
England are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Fernandez! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Anderson. And he's gone looking for safety. James. Rice. Bellingham. Now it's Martinez. And here's Fernandez. Lovely ball in a rip. And Messi! That's a fair try, but just off target. And for the first half, that is that.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. The second half is up and running.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Anderson. Romero.
There they go, hunting again.
Now it's Kane. Martinez claims comfortably. De Paul. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Now Romero. De Paul. And here's Messi. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. It's not an especially good pass, that. Madueke. Now Konsa. O'Reilly.
La cantidad de espectadores
Rice.
de este partido fue de
Montiel
60.333.
producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And here's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Martinez, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Gordon. Now it's Kane. Madueke. He is through here. Martinez breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. O'Reilly. Now it's Kane. He's on it, can he get away? Kane. Kane! Not a bad try by any means.
Kane really might have let his reputation get the better of him then. Yes, you can spank one from there, but there are other options, you know.
Konsa gathers from the goal kick. Saka, and this is Kane. Medina is the guilty party there. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. And it's James. Oh, nice one too, very nice. That has been slung wide. Now the delivery. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Messi with the foul.
Se está realizando un cambio.
Anderson looking to play him in. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Oh, he's having a go! He's got away with one there.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
England making further changes here, and in quick succession.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Now it's Saka, and that has left him in a heap. And he has been fouled there, and that's going to be a booking.
He just can't argue with that. He could have been booked for an earlier incident too.
Rodgers. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And it's Kane. Rice. Martinez. Now it's Messi. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Ball's played through. Oh, played through for the wide man. Just eases him off the ball. Saka. Driving forward. Martinez. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Now it's Rashford. And it's O'Reilly.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Now it's Kane. 5 minutes left on the clock. Messi.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Saka, and this is Kane. Quality ball. Rashford, and the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Rashford clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's been taken short. O'Reilly. Argentina have the chance to go the other way.
3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Fernandez. It's a pretty loose pass. And the number on the board is 3. Oh, he's burst through. Messi makes a dash for it. Saka. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Argentina were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.